There are three things I think that I am not crazy about when it comes to traditional chicken pot pie. One is you have to roll out a dough. That's just a non-starter for me. Two is there really aren't enough vegetables. There's sort of too much chicken for me. And the third is you have to start with a sauce, a kind of velouté. That's not such a big deal, but the first, especially the dough part. So this is my version of chicken pot pie, chicken cobbler. I've started here, as you can see, is pretty much of a chicken stew. A leek, a couple of carrots, a couple of cups of mushrooms. We've got about an equal balance of vegetables and chicken. A big sprig of rosemary, which really gives it great flavor. You have some flexibility here. You can use any kind of vegetables you want. You could use chicken breast instead of chicken thighs. You could use a different meat for that matter. And certainly different herbs. Some garlic wouldn't hurt. Some ginger would be interesting. And I'm going to throw a cup of peas into here. While those are cooking, which is going to take 2 minutes, I'm going to make a biscuit dough to put on top of the cobbler. You could do this by hand, but I am way too lazy for that, and that is not a joke. Cup of flour, a pinch of salt, you could call it a 1/4 teaspoon. Baking soda, 1/8 of a teaspoon, and 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder. And just give those a little, that much. And then actually the easiest thing here is through the top, an egg. This is 3 tablespoons of butter. You could use a little bit less. Just give this a little. This is really the part you could do by hand, but look how easy this is. And then buttermilk, 1/2 cup of buttermilk. Back over here, peas are nice and green. We're going to take the rosemary out and delicately hurl it into the sink. This is very cool, I think. I mean, to veteran cooks, nothing new, but a nice little trick, which is to use some cornstarch to thicken this stew up. So just dip out a little bit of the liquid. You have a few peas in there, it's okay. It's a tablespoon of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Just stir that up until it's smooth, which happens quite quickly. So now you have a smooth cornstarch slurry, if you will. You put that in here, and it will thicken up really fast, like almost instantly. The cornstarch makes the sauce thick and makes it glossy. It lightens it a little bit in color. So when you see that, turn off the heat, let that sit for just about a minute, and then we'll assemble. Okay, so we have our beautifully thickened chicken stew, which can just go into any kind of baking dish you like. And you spread your biscuit dough on top. Do the best you can. That's all I'm doing. That's all I ever do, really. But that's all you can ask from any of us. Okay. 400 degrees, let's say 45 minutes. Did I say 45 minutes? I meant 40. Pretty nice, huh? Despite my ineptitude. But look at it, you have this beautiful biscuit topping, nicely browned. We know that it has butter in it, so it's gonna be good. I think it just looks great. So, no rolling, no sauce, a nice balance of chicken and vegetables, and a really lovely little biscuit topping, I must say. Chicken cobbler.